My grandparents told me I am a special person. For more than one reason. I was born January 1st, many years ago, like a little over 40 years ago. And my husband, don't correct me there. I was born in a little town called St. Thomas in Jamaica. Of course, you all know it's a beautiful island of jerk chicken and mangoes and pretty girls. Ask my husband, he'll tell you. After living in Jamaica, I went to school in the Bahamas. I went to community college in the Bahamas, and I lived there for about 3 years where my son was born. I lived there, but it became stagnant after a while. I did banking and finance in junior college there, and then I moved to Florida where I went to school at Florida International and majored in banking and finance. I lived in Florida for 20 plus years, so that's like half of my life. I lived in Florida and I enjoyed it because it reminded me very much of Jamaica. I switched from banking and finance because I felt like I was not a competitive person. It just didn't do anything for me. And so I switched to major in special education. I know that's a big switch, and people ask me, how do you do that? But I just felt like it was not fulfilling enough for me. So I went into special education, and I must say that I have found my niche. I really love what I do, and I have been a special educator for the last 10 years. I've taught college, elementary, middle school, but I prefer college level because the students relate to me, and I don't have to fight with them to teach them. I like to say I don't have to deal with the discipline because they are there to learn. For the past 4 years, we have been living in Georgia. We relocated from Florida, and we have been living here in Atlanta. And I must say I love Atlanta, but I prefer Florida. Although the weather is hot and hotter, and I really look forward to the temperature here, I prefer Florida because Florida reminds me so much of Jamaica. And growing up in Jamaica, it was just let your hair down, easy feeling, and as Bob Marley said, and my husband liked to say, I say easy skanking all the time. There was nothing to worry about. It was always such a good feeling. Here in the United States, it feels a little bit of a rush all the time. So I look forward to going back to Jamaica where I have my siblings. I have 1 sister and 3 brothers alive, and I'm in the middle. And that's one of the other reasons why I can say I'm a special person, because I'm smack in the middle. So I was really spoiled from birth and still spoiled by my husband. I have 6 children. Yes, I have 6 children. And they're all grown. We're home alone. And we're home alone with 1 dog, who is the pleasure of our lives right now because he acts like a child. Let's look back at when we moved to Georgia. And one of the reasons was for job growth. So far, I have changed jobs twice. And why? Because I didn't feel fulfilled in the former jobs, in the previous jobs. And so after 2 years, I decided to go back to school. And today, I'm getting ready to do my final defense next Thursday on my doctorate. I'll be defending my paper on reading because reading is important to me. And as a special educator, it's important that I know what goes on and how my students learn, what they learn, and how to teach them. I look forward to one day starting my own school, particularly for children with special needs, but more so with children who have learning disabilities. And I don't like the word disabilities because it really connotes something is wrong with them. But children who have problem reading. So I really look forward to starting my own school. And I look forward to taking a part of my school back to Jamaica, where I can help the children there where I was born to become better readers and independent learners. I hope you have learned so much about me, and I hope I've eliminated a lot of questions about Jamaica and growing up there. Thank you.